Well, here we go. Henry G is in for the final. We thought, it's been a little Brazy the whole way here. We thought we'd get you in for the cursed grand final. Cloud9 versus Astralis underway, and Buzz right away to the first headshot. Astralis opened things up.
It's a pleasure to be here, Dinko. And yeah, grand final should be Brazy. We thought we'd change things up in the last second here. Hobbit with the disadvantage, pushing towards short, and he might get a lot more than he bargained for here. Nice headshot, should be traded out by Blame. He finds him, and we have got ourselves a 4 versus 3 now, Dinko. We'll take a breath, take stock on the situation.
Heaven, he's dropped on down. They realize this round is a done deal. They won't be able to compete for this one. Astralis will pick up the first round of play, and Blame F now, he's loving these kills. All around his side of the map, on the save call, he's giving them no mercy. Oh, nice shot from Blame F. He'll round it out, and Astralis, they do have the first round.
I really like his contributions this event. It seems to be getting better and better. Either way, we're going towards the A bomb site. To be Glade at the tip of the spear here. Blame will crack things open. We've got a bit of a stack, though. Will they be checking all of their corners? It looks to be under control, but Shiro, he's got a couple here, Dinko. One more player remaining towards Hobbit.
Yeah, just Hobbit left, and he's inside of the smoke. Sneaky position for him. He's going to now swing into the open. Devices Khalil takes him out, and Astralis have a 2-0 lead. Cloud9 spam coming down towards Buzz, but it's the real fight starting in water. Ultex gets a perfect flash set up by Glaive, goes straight into that fight, and Hobbit stood no chance. Great kill for Ultex, cracks things open for Astralis. They have now the advantage to play with, and so much time, but they're heavily leaning towards B, so likely we'll see the play finish towards here. And that means Buster will be under a lot of pressure on the B hold. Yeah,
but Astralis, they're quite disciplined these days. They don't fully commit to bomb sites, even with these advantages. You can see them just trying to explore their options. It's normally Altex that goes in alone, but this time he's got some backup, Dinko. The double kill comes through.
Hasn't got it. 35 seconds, and Astralis going to be going back to B. That's the last piece's utility starting to be thrown out here for Cloud9, and Hobbit gets close. The monster play comes in. Hobbit and Buster together in tandem shut down that attack through monster, and now this attack looks weak for Astralis. This will be their first round conceded. Hobbit and Buster step up on the B site. It's just Buzz and Glaive left. No time to really make anything of this. Glaive is going to throw his hat into the mix and see if he can get something, but the answer is just one kill. Hobbit replies again, and Buzz now sending himself forward, doesn't want to die after the time, and will keep his huge stack of cash here. 5-1, but Cloud9 finally on the board. A little bit more assertive, and they're sending Device again, trying to get him this opening kill, but Shiro's holding for it, and Device gets boosted up quicker to the trigger. Shiro didn't react in time, and now Axile, he's under pressure. Playmap swings into the open, and it is the kill for the rifler of Axile, but burned away by the utility.
One last line of defense here. navi has to find multiple kills from the cursed corner. The first one goes in his favor. Brings it back to a 3-on-3, and that just pumped the brakes somewhat. They're actually pulling the cord and making their way back towards the B bomb site here. Hobbit, he's actually in a very interesting position here. Normally good for one, and indeed that's all he'll deliver this time. 2-on-2, and the retake will have to begin. CT's coming in from heaven, and they're smoked off.
Oh, that molly's going to come in too at the right time. navi decides to go in front of it. He's got the timing. He's got a good timing here on Glaive, but he reacts in time, flicks on up. And because of that molly, it separated Buster off from his teammates, so the spacing wasn't good enough to get that instant trade and turn it into the 1v1. So the round still looks very difficult here for Buster. Device has even switched out to the rifle, and he's just going to drop down and cover off monster. Buster's time is ticking, and well, his life's about to be cut short. Glaive stays in the same spot. Walking out contact through monster. They've got under the scope of Shiro undetected so far. Look how deep they are. navi doesn't even consider it. They've left monster open again. Shiro nearly goes down, but he's able to react and stay alive. And now under pressure from multiple sides, Astralis have to run back. They've lost the bomb in the connector. Hobbit has had a great round here.
He really has. Not out of the woods just yet, though. There's still 45 seconds, and the old guard has been activated. Blame F and Glaive under HP, and now Hobbit. He's entering no man's land. This could get dicey. He's going down for sure. Glaive's, well, Blame F spots him. Glaive should finish him off. Making noise, though. Oh, he was trying to be the bait. And he actually gives himself up. That's massive from Hobbit. He saves the day there, Dinko. Sure. Glaive putting himself upon him to be the man here.
Well, he goes in. navi hits the headshot, and Hobbit swings out from the pillar. Another good hold on the B site, and Astralis forced away. They're going to find a different path. And if they go back up towards the A side, it's not going to be that easy. Now we've got Shiro rotating up. Axile is already here. The two sharpest tools in the shed are available for Cloud9 to use here. In 20 seconds for Astralis, it's going to be so difficult to even get near this site. Shiro just sits in behind the truck. the steps of death running towards him, and Axel covers off his flank. He's got it covered. No issues here for Axel.
Wow.
Nice little double. Actually repositions, just takes a step out to the right, so the device has to walk into him, and that is so clean. FlameF sends the smoke out. Shiro up on the truck. He's got Axel very far back right now. 15 seconds. Shiro looks to delay. He's taking the first. Buzz is down. Device needs to sprint into the site. Luckily, that nade lands in the perfect position, and Device swings. He does it all. He even goes back and plants the bomb. Device just takes out both of the A defenders, knocks that bomb down, and now a 3 versus 2 post plan.
Well, here we go, Dinko. It's looking very convincing for Astralis there. Device does the majority of the heavy lifting, to be fair. I thought there'd be more execute potential considering that low timeout, but they just use
towards short. Sees Buster eventually getting aggressive there, but he's going to drop back. Gonna boost Device up for the mid peak. Buster does decide to get aggressive. He decides to walk right in towards Altex and take that headshot.
Yeah. Using the advantage of having the AK-47 on the defensive side. Hobbit will have a freebie as well. Buzz doesn't see it coming whatsoever. And a nice decision as well, just to fall away. Just give it up. You've got the 5-on-3, maintain that advantage. Make them work for the frags, but Axel's got other ideas. He wants to get up close and personal. That's an open as well. BlameF will capitalize. He gets himself in towards Optimus as well. This is uncomfortable for the CTs, Dinko.
It's not the best position to be in here. BlameF runs down. A nice double lineup. navi and Buster on the stairway. BlameF just boulders right through them. And the smoke goes up to cover it off.
Response here. Astralis going for the straight up B rush.
Yeah, flash is being sent in over the B side. Smoke goes down. Took a while to pop there for Hobbit, but he'll swing out from his own smoke. Just 1 kill, and Buster able to help out. The attack has overwhelmed the defense, and Shiro and Axel both left now in a 2 versus 3. The speed change here for Astralis is putting them in a really good spot to go ahead and get their 9th round. Axel was quick to get to short, but there's nothing Shiro can do now that his teammate's gone. You just have to fall away. And this CT... Well, they're going to be sending him in close. Buster's got aggressive a few times in this exact position, and he's come out on top of it. Buzz close. Oh, had to win that fight. He was very close to losing it, but he'll hit the headshot. And now the bullets and the flashes continue to rain on into the site. BlameF charges, and he has been so good in this first half. The kill on navi. Here, Hobbit around the site. He's done a lot of work. He slips out to the side of the fire. They haven't found him yet, and they can't feel comfortable in this site until they do. And Hobbit, well, he announces his position with a kill on Glaive. And Shiro swings in on the rotation. It's suddenly only Device left. Oh, Shiro's angle, though. He's ready for this. Device has to be perfect. And he goes around, and Shiro is just too tucked in. There's the 5th round Cloud9 needed. Not the best first half from them, but it's 10-5 as we close the first half of Overpass. Utility being sent in towards them. Smoke will land in the site, and Cloud9 are stacking the attack through long. BlameF is getting flanked on, and that's not a comfortable fight for him at all. Hobbit will be very happy about collecting that. And Device and Buzz all chiming in. The USP is looking so clean here for Astralis. Axel was at the back of the pack, hoping he could cut off some of those rotations up through connector, but that did mean that he was expecting his team to at least get the bomb down.
So it's not impossible he wins this one, but it's very unlikely. Would have to find Buzz quickly, which he does. Now this round's back on. You've got a low HP Device as well as they scramble to get defensive positions. He can still recover the bomb, still has plenty of time to plant as well. No utility for Axel, but he's got armor and the Julies himself now. If he finds Glaive, this round could crumble, and they know it as well. Trying to whittle down at the clock, and they come out on top. Nice shot from Device. That's where my mind went as well, so I like that.
Well, let's see. It's feasting on Shiro already. BlameF loves a good MP9 kill, and Device, well, the M4 is his trusty weapon. And they've shut this down. Cloud9 get nowhere near the site. It looked far too easy. That was a buy round. Cloud9 had the better buy.
Hours. You can see they're not phoning this in. They really do want this.
Oh, Shiro boost. Look at that. Ooh, so close to taking Device down, but Device sticks around, and that costs him. He sends the nade in, but it's not really worth it. Shiro stays up, and Device falls. Now Glaive is under pressure in connector. It's going to be a battle of the in-game leaders. Glaive comes out on top. He won't. He's so close to doing so. Now BlameF starts to drop back. He doesn't want to be caught out and uses the cover of the bathrooms instead. An important kill for him to find.
Try and coordinate themselves back towards middle. BlameF, he's on the prowl once again. Not as precise as you might expect. Just needed 1 bullet there, but on the other side of the map, Buzz, he'll strike blood. We've got a 2-on-2, and maybe even the advantage towards Astralis as they hunt.
At the right time. Hobbit's about to walk in. He will have his crosshair there. And Hobbit just walks into it. Shiro is so low now. We know what he's capable of, but with 15 seconds left and barely any health. Ooh, bullets being sent through Khan. Buzz, he's got aggressive this time, and it's a really good angle that Axile is just not ready for. And the young Dane comes out of that. Allow Astralis to try and strengthen this B hold for the final few moments. Glaive has made the rotate in. It's on Buzz and Altex, the two youngest members on this Astralis team. And Altex has got the first kill onto navi. Now Buster crosses into the open and his head exposed. Now Shiro left 1 second, no time to do it. 16-5, Astralis will draw first blood in the grand final. They have overpass under their belt into the site, and Altex is in behind them. That smoke will delay him, and he's just executed the first. And he's going to drop back. He doesn't overextend. He doesn't give away that pathway back into the A side if they decide. And now he goes in for the double dip. The rotation is starting to come through. How have they gone past Glaive? Glaive just stewed on the smoke. He stewed in the smoke and they walked right past him. And now Glaive might just activate into a perfect play here. It's one quick headshot. Now 3 players on the stairway. What a weird round. But Astralis making it happen. And Hobbit has everything to do. The 1 versus 4. They run him down. And he will be taken out by BlameF. What a great pistol to watch from Astralis. That was entertaining. Hobbit's low as well, but the attack is coming up towards the top of the ramp. Altex just with 1. Glaive, oh, he's got the rifle at the ready. They swing into him. It's just a single kill. And Devices is also out of there, so just Buzz on the other side of the map. And Cloud9 with a force spy, they find their way just walking up the A site.
Yeah, it all started with navi, as you said. It's his calling card, synonymous with that A ramp. And now just Buzz. He looks like he fancies his chances. At least going to try and cause some damage here. The first kill is clinical. Second player lying in wait on the bomb site here, and will outmaneuver him as Cloud9 do confirm their first round here. It should be under control as he'll dismount from construction. They've got 2 players here. Really nice rotation coming through.
Smoke goes down onto the side. Buster swings with a great headshot in a second. Oh, that is beautiful from Buster. That B side falls immediately. We did say is starting this one. We
had the rotations through towards B as well. I even complimented it. Here we go, is the rotation. The fact they get nothing, though, is bizarre almost. It looked like it was so good for it, and BlameF will at least take them all down, so it's not a completely wasted round here. But the problem is there's so much money built up. Yeah, but on the back foot here, against the ropes, as they get flashed in towards the B main entrance, it will be Buzz and Device striking first and actually finding a pick.
Well, they're just hoping the Altex and Device setup is strong enough. And Glaive can watch that mid lurk. Altex does very well. First kill is his. Glaive catches off Shiro. Felt like he needed to make the play, and Altex gets another one. Great work from Altex, who has proven over last few days he's capable of holding this B site down. And Device, hits the shot. navi will go down to the pistol instead. Device hops up on top, and that's Astralis back to winning ways.
Well, there we
go for a repeat after the initial utility thrown out, and that's a shot you would usually see Device hit, but he misses it this time. And that's the kill for navi in the opening towards A. Cloud9 were looking for that, and they get it nice and free.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate. They were uncomfortable. That was a bit of a panic response from Cloud9 there. You're right, Device normally hits that all day long. So quite fortunate for Cloud9 to have the advantage here. They're still looking quite uncomfortable. 30 seconds, BlameF waiting with the incendiary. Glaive, bit of a one-way towards the ramp. Biding their time, but it's running out here. We're at 25 seconds. Another smoke is deployed, another one-way. So they need to be very careful here. Glaive is trying to delay as long as possible.
Oh, Glaive, peace out first. Nice first kill. Can he get another one? He absolutely will. He gets a lineup of 2 players. A little bit of luck, but they converge. And they eclipse one another and allowing Glaive to step up powerful and mighty, but it's suddenly only BlameF left. His teammates started falling around him, but BlameF cleans up the mess. Oh, that round had everything towards the end.
Oh my, I didn't realize that was a 1v1 as well. There was a chance BlameF gave that up, but you normally crouch in this corner where Buster is and you can flash through the window. Hobbit might just give it up. We'll see.
Oh, they peek into a dry, and Device can't get away. He didn't have any help. He had no utility, and because Hobbit was so close and pushed up, he was able to confirm the trade, but you did have to sacrifice a player, in turn getting that mid control and forcing Device out of the round. Look how far navi is up here as well. BlameF. Oh, because he's crossed back. If navi continues to push forward, BlameF wouldn't see that. Now there is actually a weakness towards short. If navi is quick about this, he might be able to go in. And with that kill from Shiro, ooh, this A side is looking very weak in the final 45 seconds.
Yeah, that was Glaive going for an information play there. doesn't really work out for him. Gets a lot more than he bargained for. Now BlameF under scrutiny as well. Molotov lands at his front door. He will extinguish it, but now they know exactly where he is. T's encroaching in his position. Who will come out on top? BlameF somehow finds the kill through the smoke. Can they find another one here? Altec battling for his life. 25 seconds remaining, and navi surrounding the bomb site. BlameF continues to fight in the smoke, Dinko.
The fact that BlameF stays alive that long and gets a kill out of it is huge, but it's not going to be enough. Buzz has to make it work in the 1v3, and he is coming in on the flank. Shiro, he's watching for it. He's crossed over. Buzz has seen him, and he gets the up on him. That's the first kill, but now they're alerted to Buzz's flank. And they'll start to turn the crosshairs there, and you've got Axel to try and find alongside navi out towards short. And Buzz might have seen a bit here. He's going to slip in and still worried about navi, and that is the right position. He confirms his location of Axel. Seeing the backpack, and no, he's so late! But Axel able to turn and hit the headshot. Oh, so close from Buzz, but you have to wake up very early in the morning to catch it.
Ramp, and Blame knows it. Trying to peace out, trying to get back towards safety.
A shot from Hobbit. That's going to be Buzz again. Dying first on this B side. Unfortunately, gets caught in a risky spot. And Axel gets the second just on the edge of the smoke. Altec stands in the open. And Cloud9 just fight for these B kills. And they win them. And they've still got over a minute left on this clock. This is looking very good for Cloud9.
It really is. They are looking comfortable these last couple of rounds.
And that 1v1 as well. For Axel to win that important kill, he's been really quiet. So if that's the moment where he starts to turn it up, it gets more difficult here for Astralis.
Oh dear, just device here. Let's say that Glaive arrives at the potential scene of the crime. They've got 45 seconds. They don't have to fully commit towards B, but it looks likely they will do so. Device, not a great angle for multiple frags. They're going to steal one away, and Glaive to maybe take the aggro for him. There's the aggro. Device now needs to find one. There it is.
He does come through with it. But he goes down really quickly. Now 2 rifles left as Glaive has one in his hand. BlameF has picked one up towards construction, but they swing into the open. Axel covered off Khan. Shiro with the
Buzz. You'll often find him in this corner, up close and personal, trying to steal that kill away. Nothing found just yet. But
no,
not again. It's the same sort of interaction, Dinko. Device called his pants down, and navi helps himself to a freebie with that aforementioned Galil.
Yeah, Device has just been caught back-to-back rounds by navi without a fight. He's really struggling at the moment. Device is not having a good game on Vertigo. It's been the youngsters stepping up here on this side of the map, and Altex has gone in. Oh, he's sticking around, realizes because they're down a player that he almost has to take a risk here. He sees the barrel of Shiro, and he uses that as bait to draw it away and allow navi's head to go around the corner.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that. We'll see if Glaive can pick up the pieces here. Not impossible, but he would need another big spray down with his M4. First shot will connect. Second does, in fact, find the head. So it's left it in a winnable scenario. BlameF, this is his bread and butter, Dinko. He's arrived at the B bomb site. No kits, but 100 HP. If he can make this a 1 versus 1 quickly, you never know. Significant damage, but now he's in trouble. Needed that quick kill. Shiro in such a strong position and will surely take him, and that's going to be Cloud9 taking the half victory. We go 8 the way they've fallen off in these last few rounds. Device getting caught out time and time again. A little bit problematic, but we'll see what they can make of this last couple of moments here. It's not looking good for Device. Again, doesn't see anyone, and he's dropped.
This is just the half for him to forget. He just gets absolutely punished at every turn. And BlameF has got a double on the MP9, traded out by the Tech 9, but Buzz is over here on the rotation, and if he got that second, perhaps there was something on. Now it is on Altex, and he's made the rotation back with the MP9 itself. But there's so much time, and Cloud9 don't even have to commit to this A side. They can back away. They can think about going into the B play. They know Altex is the B player, but they know it's likely he's rotated.
Well, he will be considered an absolute hero, a legend, if he pulls this one off, Dinko. It doesn't look good at all. They've got flashes, smokes, molotovs, an open bomb site. He has an MP9, no kit, half health. Yeah, this is looking nigh on impossible. And I think he knows that he couldn't be further away if he tried. I'm pretty sure he couldn't actually be further.
You could buy some time for Device to get back in the server here if he takes his time.
He's had enough.
He's just, quitting console. Get out, mental reset.
Well, here we go. The bomb's already half gone.
It is. He has no kit. And there's the flash being sent up. It's a pretty similar setup to the last round here where Shiro gets a similar kill. A 9-6 half. Cloud9 lead the way on the T side by 3.
Julius once again.
Exile in the corner, the distraction, the setup. He probably would have expected to get away with more than one there, but he'll just have to take that one. He's happy that Buster's dropped back into the site so he can stay up and he can deliver more impact. And he's going to sit on the edge of the smoke. They haven't seen him. Astralis aren't pushing too far forward just yet, and now they commit to the bomb plant. Buster can peek up and see Buzz on default, but he's so patient, and that patience will not pay off. He doesn't get the kill. Now the flash sent up for the retake to come through. navi sends it in. Shiro swoops through, and it's blameF, Glaive, and Device all from the same angle, the same side at least of the site to try and take this one. And Buster's found a headshot. Damage done from Device, but the defuse was stuck. And they come off it now. Cloud9 standing in the middle of the smokes. There is no kid on their back, so now they do need to get on this defuse and hold it. And that's exactly what Hobbit's doing. Device is distracted by Shiro, but if he just went for the knife, it might do it. No! But it's not going to. Cloud9 will pull off the defuse. That was a Brazy pistol.
It really was. It delivered on all fronts.
On the boost. Oh, his head's going to show here to Buster. And Device is quicker to react. The Galil goes in, snaps away the kill, and now puts pressure onto the MP9 holding it default. Ultex activates in mid, and Hobbit caught out by that. It's a 1-for-1. Device in this buddy system with Buzz has created so much space in the B site, and he will go a little too far.
Oh, no. Yeah, it was looking so good right up until the moment that smoke gets deployed. blameF, though, as you might imagine, in the backtracks, but navi one step ahead. This was looking idyllic for Astralis, but blink and you miss it. It all falls apart. They've now got a 3-on-2 disadvantage. I feel like Shiro, he gets his kill all day long, leaving Buzz with no hope.
I imagine he walked into that.
Oh, he's getting knifed.
And didn't come out on top.
Doesn't feel good for Buzz, but it happens. Unfortunate. Very well played hand as well. That's going to be problematic. If they do show their hand rather late here, which is looking to be the case, could get smoked out and be a problem for them. But this is all a bit of a ruse. All a bit of a ruse. They can get the bomb is on the other side, I believe. So how much will this work out for them? That's the cue. Going to make their way through now. And Buster, he's got company. Axel will be there as well. And they've got the manpower. Should be an absolute mop up here. There's no time. There's no grenades. A nice idea, I suppose, but ultimately does nothing for them.
Yeah, the initial B move that Buzz and Ultex tried to get going didn't really get anything, right? Didn't force any of the CTs out of their positions.
But they'll get D-steps control, device work, a pick.
Just got
and then just use the usual smokes with the flashbangs, but maybe just a contact play. Not going to work out for them. That's the bomb down.
Axel throws this smoke down himself, and he knows that they'll try and play around the sides of it. And so he's just ready for that left-sided peek. He gets the kill and a second. Ultex will burn him out. But Buster now just deploys a defensive smoke. He'll play behind that, give himself a bit more cover, and just delay Astralis. And they haven't found enough space in towards this site. Device misses a shot again. And
he even had the warning as well.
Yeah, he did.
He saw the booties running across.
Just missing the shot. There's nothing else other than that. Just missed his opportunity. And blameF, who was the lurk player, he's alone in the 1v4.
Dinker, yeah. Device is yet to frag in this half. That is a problem.
Yeah, it's a massive
he's getting
problem.
round MVPs, sure. I'm giving him that. But,
he's getting bomb plants. Yeah, that's true.
So yeah, that's not good, and that's another huge miss. Like, I'm sorry, that's like by his standard, that's a massive miss. Pretty usual for some.
They're just gonna slink on up together here, right through that round smoke. Device does get his first kill of the second half. It's Hobbit that falls down to the Tech 9, but they haven't checked the sandbags. They have not mollied it out, and that is a big problem. navi gets a double from it. The distraction is pulled. They're slowed down. The sting is taken out of the attack, and Ultex now has to win a 1 versus 3. He has got a rifle, health, and utility in Kevlar.
Yes, he does have a rifle, and he'll have to do something exceptional to even find any sort of grounds in this particular round. But he's got the bomb in his back as well, Dinker. We'll give him that. So with a minute to play with, you never know. The smoke might actually help him out, give him a bit of wiggle room, and indeed allows him to find Axel. You can see he's using the veil of the smoke now just to be a little bit of a nuisance. He's got a one-way. This could get a bit wild and wacky. Buster gives himself up, but it's not going to be the killing blow from Altex there. He continues to find form of manpower. Not a massive amount here, so maybe they're onto something. Let's see what they can make of it as the final play comes in.
Well, Hobbit on top. He's not going to get much, but it is Buster that found some success. Shiro stays too wide, and blameF uses his AWP. In the final 10 seconds, the bomb starts to go down. And Cloud9 have to play on a retake if they want to close this one. Play will stand around. He's looking to take some fights. That smoke up is keeping the Cloud9 players shrouded for the time being. Eventually, that'll fade away. And they want to put Axel up on top to fade away Glaive, and it might work here. He decides as that smoke starts to drop and fade away himself, he'll drop further and further back to play with Buzz and try and pull this round out, but it is only Buzz now left in the 1v2. Axel swings out and closes. Cloud9 answer back after a dominant first map showing from Astralis. Cloud9 have one of their own.
Well, like I said, night and day, Dinko. What a performance that was from Cloud9, Dinko. He was completely absent as we rush down middle.
Yeah, like this call from Astralis, attacking down mid, down their throats. And they are getting destroyed. Lovely kills from Astralis, and Cloud9 not ready for that kind of play. Buster, now the last remaining player. He'll sit towards the bottom of the T-stairs. They know exactly where he is. You might as well use the molly you bought into the round, and sure, throw the smoke into the mix too. And die. So that's a perfect start to the pistol here for Astralis and a 1-0 start.
Yeah, nice little old school approach. That's been tried and tested for generations throughout Counter.
Cloud9 can no longer barrel back into B. Axel's just watching if they come through T-spawn, but he's not gathering this info, so the ball's about to walk into middle. What a shot from Shiro. Absolutely no way he should have got away with that, and nearly a chance there for Axel to take down the second banana player. And Ultex has to hold. It's just one,
dear.
and he's overrun, and Cloud9 starting to think about this B play.
Okay then, scrambling to the bomb site. The in-game leader, the captain. And we're going to need a captain's performance here. He's got so many players in front of him. Need to find early kills here. Low HP towards the coffin position, but he's only good for one. Could it be enough though? Only 12 points of health between these two players, Dinko. NaVi and Axel are the walking wounded. It's all about positional control now. Device incredibly low and out-positioned, and he doesn't wait for his teammate. Buzz now, still possible to win this. He's got the HE. He bounces it off the wall towards the well. That could be enough. Still looking likely. There's the nade. That's a kill. That's a frag. Just need to check the close range position now. To the right.
Oh,
he's not going to. And Axel will find him. Oh, so unfortunate there. A round is stolen away. That was looking so good for us.
And they've got the bomb now with 40 seconds. They'll head into this B setup. Ultex, oh, he couldn't even get down. What a shot from NaVi, and Axel will follow up. Not only will he get that one kill, he'll take out the CT player too.
Okay, that wasn't bad. That was very nice, in fact. Cloud9 with a textbook entry in towards a B bomb set. Do you see how they bait out the shots as well, Dinko?
Yes.
Ruined the position of the boost. Like, you had to fall off. You've given it up. You've been baited out. And then stellar headshots coming through. Beautiful stuff.
It looked like he had sort of taken that first movement to drop off as well. It looked like he was starting to actually fall down to the ground, and just before gravity takes full control of him, the headshot goes through and sticks him up against the wall. And Shiro comes around the other side. Device isn't even able to save the
smoke as well, just as they're committing, so they can't really cleanly check the boost. That would be ideal. But he's going to get called out before he even has a chance. So NaVi and Co, they normally check this. They'll be pre-firing the boost spot. Here comes Axel, and there's a chance. A couple of kills potentially, but no, shut down. Booster rises to the occasion. One more through the smoke there for Device. Makes the round at least winnable here, Dinko.
Yeah, because Buster's low.
And Buster's low with 10 seconds. The bomb will be planted.
It's not like Device is alone either, right? He has Buzz coming in back up through Banana. Buzz has 100 health and a Galil. Now, if he can find this coffin fight, if he can somehow get Buster to peek him, he would have the advantage with the health. But Buster ain't going to peek him. He ain't going to give him that chance until this point. And ooh, doesn't seize the opportunity on either player. Buzz hasn't taken damage though. He's still on 92 health. So Hobbit goes and peeks on Device. It's now just Buzz. They know where he's coming from. No utility, no kit. There was a shot in the dark here for Astralis, but it's now faded into pure darkness with absolutely no light to be found at the end of the tunnel. It's going to be Cloud9 with a third.
First oranges, flashbang in hand, and he's got a bit of backup this time. Blame F. He'll be coming in from the coffin's position, and the flashbang is deployed under a lot of pressure now.
Oh, under a lot of pressure, but luckily Blame F has come in this rotation. Oh, he should have taken that kill, but that's a disaster right there, and that's the round. If Blame F does something there, if he gets a multi-kill out of it, which we're so used to seeing, then maybe Astralis can have a say in it, but fluffs his lines, and Astralis have to concede.
Yeah, just caught out of position there. It was looking quite good. Might have been better off Altex dropping smoke maybe at the main choke point. He drops it at half full, doesn't have anything to really hold on to control with it. So in the end, I would say stay and fight might have been the better choice there. At least you might have got one, maybe two as they run through a grey screen. And the fact he retreats and gets nothing and was trying to get to his teammates, it was either just a waste for smoke. He could go down and Device, he'll get this kill, no problem. But again, he opens things up and funnels them in towards B, like we said, but they find 0 frags. Altex needed to deliver at least one. And they're on the hunt as well. Device might go down here, Dinko. Buzz has dropped. Device survives.
Aggressive with that smoke on the stairs, so he does. And BlameF's timing has just worked against him as he goes around the corner. He does get info now on the peak. Axel detected him. In the meantime, kills are going on for Astralis across the board. Device is connected. Axel having to pull it back, and he does exactly that alongside Buster. And now just Device left. They know where the AWP is, so they can bring that ball over towards B and avoid it. And Device is pinned up in the apartments. Buster's hanging around. Oh, that was if Axel kept pushing, right? Because it looked like Axel was pretty close to him. He would have had a 1v1, but catches Hobbit. Has to seize that in behind. And Device just desperately trying to white knuckle grip this up. He will be given that luxury, or that mercy rather.
Nice. Working towards Banana with BlameF.
Oh, Device spots a little bit of a head, and now BlameF set up by the flash of Voltex. It's very good. Just get into Banana with that one kill and drop away. And now they're letting Device stick around because he wants the kill towards the logs, and he's got it. Shiro just moved off as well. Astralis thinking about the A play instead. Buzz playing in the pit. They've rotated BlameF over towards this A site to help out. Looks strong right now for Astralis to get another CT round and put an end to this streak of 6 rounds. And they have done it. That's going to be the 3rd round for Astralis.
Yeah, I think it's BlameF and Alctez. They'll have to go huge here, Dinko. Equal trades will do nothing for them. They have to find a man advantage.
Oh, they cross around the corner and they get a swift double. Voltex does so much. And the second player, BlameF, isn't even needed. And they've got the bomb on the other side of the half wall. It's smoked off. And now the util needs to come in. Luckily, Astralis had some smokes available. And Device on the rotate. Nice shot. Up to the top of the half wall. Hobbit thought he had the up on him. But Device reacts quicker, more accurately. And that's going to be the round for Astralis. Great work from Voltex.
Towards the atrium. Hobbit's there with the Mag 10 and BlameF playing in front of Boiler right now. Needs to be careful. Could have contact any second here. He checks towards second middle. He gets his kill. He's onto something, but it's the Mag 10 that strikes at close range. Hobbit comes out on top, and they could go for the B play here. They've got B presence. They're ready for a contact play. So just going to drop one smoke and make their way through. It's a surprise pounce. Device need to find multiple kills here, and they'll take down the first. It's up to Altex. Can he find another?
Oh, he's whiffed it. Luckily, Device's AWP is still here and still strong, and Glaive made the rotation in time. Jumps through that CT smoke, and Buster's got the mid-rotate. Oh, so patient on that side of the map. And Buzz walks right into it. Glaive still has eyes on the bomb. He knows they're now coming towards him. And he walks into Hobbit, who sits on the side of the smoke. And with the Mac 10, gets so much out of it.
Final map here in this grand final. Aggression. BlameF. Answered, though, by Shiro. An equal trade. Device answers back. He'll take down Hobbit. And we've got a bit of a reset now. So, Device, he's definitely having impact now.
Oh, Glaive has a little peek around and luckily gets one. There was a world in which he gets nothing there, so I think he'll just have to be happy with that first getting spammed down through the smoke, but he realizes there's a small chance he can jump out and take Axel with him, and Buster will trade through the smoke. So 2 versus 2 in equilibrium once again.
An HE and a flash, so if there was lower HP, maybe the HE could do something, but he'll hear the bomb now. First challenge comes through, and now he can bide his time.
Oh, Shiro knows the Buzz is low, goes to the fight with a pistol, and now it's Device versus Shiro in the 1 versus 1. Shiro puts the bomb down, op v op. Shiro is so low, and he's tucked in the sight. So many worrying positions for Shiro to think about. And every second that ticks on, Device gets closer and closer to the site. Shiro is so ready for this. He's looking the right way, and Device is going to tap surely around the corner. No! Shiro! Oh, that is lightning speed! Up on top of the logs. He did see the backpack of BlameF there, who's just going to swing into that banana fight and sprinkle some bullets through the smoke and does damage alongside of it, but no kill for either side. But there we go. Finally, it's come in. BlameF sends the nade deep into banana, catches Hobbit. Oh, Shiro is putting himself in dangerous positions with his ult, but Sometimes that's needed. Sometimes you need someone to make a play like this, but this is 3 different angles looking at him. And how does he come away with it? He gets himself a pick on up. Axel able to help him, and they try and chase down Glaive because they knew there had to be a player boosting that half wall. And it's not worked out, so Buster has to be a playmaker, and he's done exactly that. A double as he enters into the A-bomb site, and Glaive has to make that rotate.
It comes down to the minutiae, but Buster does indeed win the duel. Glaive, he fancies his chances here. He's going for it. He has no kit, no utility, but he has got experience on his side. Starts to creep in towards the A side now. Shiro in such a strong position. And as soon as he even finds one, the other should be activated. And it doesn't even matter. Glaive goes down. Shiro hits the shot as you might expect. He's got 4 kills, but if he only finds one here, that could be everything. And speaking of which, Glaive is pushing in. It's aggressive. It's getting Brazy. He's found 2 opening frags here. Altex will join him for the 3rd as well. And fighting down towards the bottom of middle. Can they bail out of it? They've got the man advantage. A 4 versus 1. It should be done and dusted. And there it is. Astralis do close it out with a bit of aggression. They started with a mid-rush, and they'll close it with the exact same strategy.
Astralis are sending heavy numbers over towards this A side of the map.
Oh, I'm nervous, Dinko. The Julie's unable to find anything but Altex. He'll get them all. 2 big frags found, and he definitely deserves that upgrade to the Duel Elites here. This is exactly what Astralis needed. And it's the young gun delivering on his promise. The entry frags are delivered.
Yeah, I mean, they put a lot into that A setup in the apartments, didn't they? You know, if that goes wrong, that's the round done, because they stacked out the B side with 3 players. They had a bit more of a heavy lean towards that side of the map. NaVi still seeing what he can find over here. He wants to bring down a few players. Has got 1, but the rest of his teammates are tucked in tight on that B side, saying goodnight. As Altex with the dual Berettas will not spot NaVi retreating into the archway, but his work is already done in this round. He's done so much, and I have seen a lot of good rounds out of Altex. I've been impressed by his performance in the playoffs.
Definitely. Like, it's a cursed position, Dinko. Oh, let's just see how interesting this gets. The bomb's going off, of course. It's a cursed position. Joining Astralis, so you might seem like it's true. Saving lives out here.
Right now, though, Astralis looking for a life-saving round as they attack in towards the A site. It's Cloud9 that have lost the first player. It's Altex again, opening things up. And Shiro will sit in the pit. That's got the FAMAS of Buster dishing out death on 1, and he's still standing up on this box. Altex has to come in with a 2nd kill. And Shiro's pit play will not pay off, and it's just Hobbit who gets caught out by a device. 4 players stay up for Astralis. A very clean round to play here for Cloud9. And it's going to be Hobbit up on top of the sandbag. Hasn't had the best game here, Hobbit. Maybe he can deliver here with the M4A1. His teammate in below him. Peek around first on Hobbit. 2nd is good. Hasn't even needed the help of Shiro. And, well, he's just fended them off completely. Devices help behind the fire. And the smoke will allow Shiro to safely pass back into the B site.
Yeah, well, here we go. Still a fighting chance here for Astralis. Altex, I think he spots the player towards Library. At least gets a glimmer of hope, but unable to find a kill. Most of the frags have gone down on this side of the map towards the banana. Device, he'll be there with a smoke. They've got a single HE to work between them. These are the top 2 performers for Astralis. 20 kills for the sniper. The young gun with 18.
Yeah. It's really important that Altex steps up in this final 2, and especially on this map, because Blamf is very quiet. And here they come, attacking in. Shiro gets back to the coffins, puts device in 1, and the 2nd shot as well is great on towards Altex. That's 10. This is quick. This is very quick. Sending device in for the top mid pick. Sprints up middle, straight into the fight, and Hobbit gets caught at long.
Okay, that's more like it. That's Devi mode being activated right before our very eyes, Dinko. That's what we love to see. That's when the sniper said, I've got a good spawn, I want to go for a pick. And that's when your AWPers become their most powerful. When they're feeling the game, they're reading situations well, they're making their own calls. That's what you love to see. So opening frag found, but can they convert it? We've got a nice wraparound coming towards the other side as well. Buzz, decent incendiary, should make things very uncomfortable here, but it lands in the smoke. Axel, you can see he's uncomfortable now, surrounded. They need to find a frag. They need to fight their way out of this one.
Oh, that's such a good smoke you can use just on that barrel. You can see a bit of a gap as they run towards you, and Axile is a master at using it in the pit. Buster's there with him, so it's sure an Astralis wrap around the A site, but digging these players out of their strong spots is a very difficult task, and it's really hard to get Axile out of there. 3 kills Just beautiful shots coming out from him. One of the best riflers in the world, sitting down in the pit. And he's bought so much time that NaVi's coming in the rotate. And BlameF is on 3 health. 30 seconds left. It's hard to see a world in which he even gets close to winning this one.
That's that. And they come. So getting the pressure now. Deploys the smoke, calls for the rotation. They've got 3 CTs here.
navi under a lot of pressure and doesn't really crack at all. Handles it with 3. And finally burns away. BlameF tries to steal away a bomb plant, but he is not given that. And that's Cloud9 with 12.
It's a very defensive hold as you see a new box's boost come in. That will be Hobbit and Co getting up there, and Buster, oh my god, he's absolutely ruined them. Doesn't get a double kill, does he? Oh god, they have to go B now. I don't know how he gets 2 out of that situation, Dinko. That's wild.
Yeah, that is crazy. And Buster is going to be licking his lips because he knows what that has done. That has given Cloud9 the perfect dessert here in this round. They are looking so good to try and close out on the 14th. And the Astralis are going to throw everything they have into this B-side attack. Smoke's getting ready. Execute will go into the site. The setup designed to deal with this is navi up on top of the new box boost. Hobbit out towards dark, and the utility is going to heat things up for Hobbit. Might force him into the open, and he's blinded too. navi's going to get cleared surely with his teammate going down, but they haven't checked him. They thought that was the only play towards the back of the site, so if navi can delay, his rotation of his teammates might be able to come in time, and navi might just end the round on his own. It's 1, but not enough to close it, and BlameF turns back. Oh, Exile, he's lucky to get towards CT because BlameF was about to... And they're walking right into Shiro. The Immortal stands, and he will strike first on Ultex. Peek out long side, Buster's rifle nipping at the heels. Device hits a good shot on the Tech 9, but it's not going to be enough to recover this just yet for Astralis. navi's even made that quick rotation over. He is covered off by the smoke of the arch for the time being, but Hobbit in the library silences Device. And it's just BlameF and Glaive left in a 2v4 as they leap towards the bomb site. It's Cloud9 seconds away from reaching map and championship point, and no scope to do it from...
He's ready and waiting.
And we've seen Astralis struggle at dealing with this exact setup when 2 players towards this side of pit and balcony, but Buzz just swings out long, and it's all on Exile inside of the pit. What can he offer up? The first headshot, a second in. Axel nearly gets a third on it, but he's run out of ammo, has to go to the USP and gets a dink onto BlameF. He does so much damage from the pit and gets 2 kills alongside of it. His teammates are going for this. navi wants to lead the troops back into a successful retake that will close this game away. Some bravery being shown on this retake attempt, but Glaive will stop every step of navi onto the site. Device chimes in, and Astralis are not done yet, but Hobbit might try and force them out of it. He moves on in. BlameF had it covered off, and it will be an 11th round for Astralis. Oh, nice shot from Buster.
There we go.
Decides to take the fight to Glaive and wins it in middle. Ultex needs to win this fight, and he does. But elsewhere, Exile has chimed in again. It's a 3 versus 3, and Buster's got the deke. Not like this, Astralis. It cannot end like this. 1 minute left. They have got the 2 versus 2, and Cloud9 making the rotate back.
Still, 1 more round will do it for the championship, for the trophy here at the Brazy party. Is this where it ends?
Exile sent down middle, let off the leash with some aggression. Brave yet again for Cloud9. And that's an opening. Shiro's holding for them to come into middle. But he won't get that second chance. Now BlameF gets into the smoke. We've seen him here multiple times, but he's now seen. And navi has the second kill of the round. Three kills away. And there's another one. Shiro locks in the top mid fight. Just Device and Ultex left. With Cloud9's run in this competition, they are now only 2 away from a week long of Counter-Strike of closing this one out. Device flicks on up. Hobbit is down, and now just Ultex. Cloud9 have done it here. They've combined craziness and a little bit of bravery, and they're going to be coming out on top at the party here. Just
they certainly are.
A moment away from confirming that.
Yep, we're waiting for the fat lady to sing her song one final time here, Dinko. It's been a hell of a tournament, a hell of a run, 7 days of play, culminating in this great 3rd and final match between Astralis and Cloud9. Ultex, ever the professional, will go for the motions here. Picking up the first headshot, maybe a chance, but there it is, your champions at the Brazy party. It is Cloud9 taking home $133,000. A great tournament from them. They won't be at the major, but a consolation prize here, Dinko. A great performance in that third and final map.
Yes, it is a small victory for Cloud9 in terms of they won't be at the major, but they had...